Good morning, Mustangs. Thank you for joining us once again. It's Monday, September 12th, and I am Amira Islam. In the headlines, 2022 to 2023 Student Council election results are in. The newest Broadcom Masters participants and FSA's newest flag football team. A tribute to 9/11, and internationally the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. But first, it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for our top story. The votes are in, and for some candidates, it means victory. After weeks of campaigning, several students were chosen to represent their individual grade levels for this school year. Top awards for 8th grader Om G and 9th grader Pranav S. They have been named among the top 300 rising stars by the Society of Science and 2022 Broadcom Masters. Let's turn it over to Saba Faisal with more.
Om and Pranav have already secured for themselves $125 each and the chance to become one of 30 finalists in the Broadcom Masters, an annual national science fair competition hosted by the Society for Science. This competition recognizes the rising stars of science among hundreds of middle school students. To get on that list of top 300 rising stars is no easy feat. The first step started right here at FSA at last year's science fair.
I contacted Miss Oliver, who directs this school science fair. I was able to move past the school one and into the regional fair. And from there, I moved past to the state science fair.
Om and Pranav both conducted experiments that would help answer questions that affected day-to-day life.
I always loved science, and I always used coding. So I was using the scientific method to debug my code, but I was also using coding to work on it, actually code it out. So it's that combination, I think, that really works.
Many people suffer from these these lung diseases like asthma or COPD, which stands for chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. And I wanted to see if that was because of the indoor air or because of the outdoor air or both, or one more than other.
Their amazing work brought them from the school-wide competition to the county-wide one, then to statewide, and finally, nationals. Both expressed their enthusiasm in what they submitted and how far their projects had come.
The project was regarding air quality and seeing how bad the indoor air quality is versus outdoor air quality, and seeing if that can be changed in a simple way.
Basically, I built a Chrome extension that uses machine learning to alert a user when they're off task from what they want to work on. I just kept on building on that project, and then wow, now I'm here.
Stay tuned to Mustang News for further details of the announcement of the 30 finalists. For Mustang News, I am Saba Faisal.
We should always keep the vision of FSA in mind, to deliver an educational framework designed to achieve the highest academic results and instill enduring strength of character by leveraging innovation and STEM curriculums for college preparedness and lifelong student success. Introducing our newest Mustang News special weekly segment. It puts a focus on our rapidly growing athletics program and our brand new team that's also historic. Believe it or not, there is now a flag football team at FSA. Their vision is to teach leadership, sportsmanship, and self-confidence. Here's Avash Badachan with more.
Leading the charge are head coach Drake Kobler and assistant coach DeAndre Owens as they shape the players into a competitive team. FSA's first flag football team stepped out onto the field these past few weeks and made history against their opponents. The Mustang footballers have been working tirelessly on strategy and teamwork after coming up short against some of the toughest teams in the division. Sadly, even early in the season there have been significant injuries to some of our players, and COVID absences have set the team back a bit. But with the roster returning to full strength, FSA Mustangs set their sights on winning. It's clear that both the players and coaches have high hopes for the rest of the season, as winning energy floods the fields during game days every Tuesday and Thursday. For Mustang News, I am Avash Badachan.
Mustangs, just like we keep the mission of FSA in mind, it is equally important that we remind ourselves on the vision of FSA. Fulton Science Academy Private School endeavors to be a nationally recognized school, serving advanced and gifted students committed to academic success, civic responsibility, global citizenship, and high ethical values within a safe environment that celebrates diversity and is nurtured by the collaborative efforts of all stakeholders. Each month, FSA dedicates a month to one of the Academy's core values. One unique observance that started 6 months after 9/11 and then every year thereafter, from dusk to dawn, on the night of September 11th, is Tribute in Light, a commemorative public art installation. It has become an iconic symbol that honors both those killed and celebrates the unbreakable spirit of New York. 911memorial.org states, the lights assembled on the roof of the Battery parking garage south of 9/11 Memorial. The twin beams reach up to 4 miles into the sky and are comprised of 88 7,000-watt xenon light bulbs positioned into two 48-foot squares, echoing the shape and orientation of the Twin Towers. 2 decades later, the phrase, "We will not forget," still resounds to the world over. Today, we share a very special quote of the day and pay tribute to a monarch like no other. Historically, she's the second longest reigning monarch, sitting on the throne for 70 years, the longest sitting ruler of the British throne. Strangely, she was not even supposed to be queen. Queen Elizabeth II echoed service to the UK and was the ultimate purpose of a ruler. She said, "I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service. May she rest peacefully." In our Mustang Matters shoutout, it's time to express gratitude to someone who works tirelessly to make FSA stay healthy. She's relentlessly implemented safety protocols and has even put herself front and center to help others in times of need. To Nurse Aubrey Puglisi, thanks for all you do every single day. We dearly appreciate you. The Weather Channel is predicting scattered showers with a slightly higher chance of thunderstorms. Looks like temperatures will be in the upper 70s. On Tuesday, the clouds will be rolling in, but it looks like a low chance of rain with things cooling down and temperatures dropping to the low to mid 60s. So you might want to keep a windbreaker handy just in case. As we share our laugh of the day, we cast a spotlight on dinosaurs. What kind of dinosaur loves to sleep? A Stegosaurus. Before we close this episode of Mustang News, there are some important reminders we must share. If you are feeling sick, stay home. Check COVID updates on the FSA website and please review FSA's protocol. Remember, the first person you need to get in touch with if you are experiencing symptoms or if you yourself had a positive test is the school nurse. Attendance issues and doctor notes should be sent to attendance@fultonscienceacademy.org. And Mustangs, remember, you should always be in the correct uniform unless it is a dress down day or spirit day. Stay safe and healthy, Mustangs, and don't forget to subscribe to FSA's YouTube channel. I am Amira Islam, reminding you that when we, you, and I care, we are always #stronger together.